Hello, everyone. Luke Flywalker here with another Intercontinental Flight Challenge tutorial from SL Aviation Network. And this is actually a reboot of the Leg 1 tutorial that we did, a year or two ago. And it's because David Lee has graciously opened a new airfield for us here on the northern coast of Guyana 5. And this is Cluis Municipal Airfield. Pretty cool place. We are actually featuring this in our next episode of Airport to Airport. We're just working on that video now. Give us a couple weeks and we'll have it posted for you. Also in this tutorial, we'll be talking about a new map that Julie Heike created for us. And we'll talk about a little bit about the philosophy behind that map. We also have a new requirement on the pilot application that you might be interested in. So what do you say? Let's get started here. Okay, I'm here at Cluis Field getting ready to take off, and I want to show you the map. Bring up the map here, and you can see where we're at here with it zoomed out. Cluis Municipal, and we're going to zoom in here. And we're right there. Nice size little airport and strategically positioned along the northern coast here. Not too many airports up here on this end of the grid. So we really do appreciate it. And I'm sure David's going to get a lot of business here as well. So we're going to take off from here, fly north, and then turn west and head on down across the northern coast of Guyana 5. And let me slide the map over here a little bit, and then we'll turn and go south, come down, angle down along that coast as it still continues north for a ways, south again to the bridge that connects us to Corsica. And then this is, of course, the tricky part of the flight. I try to hit right down here where I've got some water, trying to hug the coast here as much as I can, and on down to the southern part there of this outcropping of Corsica, winding down around to the peninsula down here, and then into the Fiji Island sim complex, and on down. After we get here, our flight's fairly easy. You do have to watch out because sometimes you run into some full sims along here, but hopefully there won't be any today as we do this flight. I am flying today a gift from Shanna Carpool. She graciously made this awesome helicopter for me a couple years ago. Text her, it's the Wasp helicopter that she sells. And I was totally surprised one day I had this in my inventory, and I really love this little helicopter. It's a vintage helicopter and just a whole lot of fun to fly. So we're going to be using this. I'm using the helicopter instead of a plane because it's easier for me to man the video camera and talk to you about what's going on. And then I can also pause at different points to highlight things. So again, the flight challenge, you can do planes, you can do helicopters, anything that has a refueling requirement. I haven't had anybody do an airship yet, but that's an interesting challenge for somebody if you want to try to do the challenge in an airship. So, hey, what do you say? Let's get airborne. Okay, we've taken off from Cluis and we're flying along the northern coast of Corsica, flying west, and we fly over to the water bridge that connects Corsica to Gaeta 5, crossing that and turning south again and flying through the most perilous part of our journey for leg one. Try to stay over as close to the coast as you can get, and there is a waterway through there. So once you make it through there, just be careful of 0-second security orbs and sky boxes. I don't think there was any 0-second security orbs the last time I flew that, but you never know, because if you don't take the exact path, there might be one on a small parcel there that will get you, because the rest of them you can usually beat if they have some time on them at all. So anyway, getting down to the southern part there of that peninsula on Corsica, then turning west again for a short time, turning south to that water connector to the Fiji Islands, flying west on the Fiji Islands, and then south again, and then turning west for the final approach to White Star. A pretty easy flight, and pretty much everybody's going to follow pretty close to that path that I've laid out there, I think. Again, we give you the freedom to lay out your own flight plans, and you just have to follow the rules of that, of making all the fuel stops and crossing the continents and all that. So here's a map that Julie made, and she had a couple things in mind when she made this. One, she wanted to show how long the flight is. So if we look at Gaeta 5 clear up there in the upper right hand corner, number 1, and then the furthest south that we go is Georgia Gulf Airport number 5, and then flying back north again and west, we go over to Hedera Atoll. So a pretty long flight. And the other thing is that she didn't put any flight, any lines or arrows or anything showing anywhere people where to go. So the reason for that is that we're encouraging people to develop their navigation skills and create their own maps. And with that, I'll show you the application here that we have, the Flight Challenge pilot application. And if you notice the box in red there, we are asking people to submit a flight plan along with their application. So if you need help drawing maps, Julie has volunteered to help people. And here's one of the maps that she has created for her flight. And this is crossing the Sansara continent. And it's a very well done map, and you can see the dotted line for the flight plan there. So if you don't know how to do that or just need some help doing it, contact Julie Heike and she'll be glad to help you with that. And with that, we have our check pilots here, and these flights usually take 3 hours or maybe more. I've had them go longer. So please keep in mind that when you apply and give us your schedule, then we're going to have to match you up with somebody that has 3 hours available, and hopefully you won't have to wait too long. Usually we can get you up within a couple days after you submit your application. So we have David Lee, Julie Heike, Natalia Petrova, and myself, and between the four of us, we can usually find an open schedule to get your flight in. So yeah, that's part of the rules. You have to fly with a check pilot. I've had some people who have used the SheerGood system and recorded the data of all their flights, and that's good data, and I have no doubt that they completed the flight, but the rules are you have to do it with a check pilot. So please fill out the application and get it back to us, and we'll get you on the Flight Challenge Wall of Fame there before you know it. And so back to the flight here. Okay, back in the air here, and I've changed over to my headset mic because it's just a lot easier for me to have that boom mic out of my way. when I'm flying. But anyway, we're going along the northern coast here, and this really is a fun flight along through here like this, and very easy, especially when you're in a helicopter. So let's listen to a little music as we move along the coast here, and I'm going to break back in when we get to the difficult part of the flight here.
I've been gone for too long, in a faraway land, trying to find my way in, searching for where I did belong, coming up with a plan, somewhere I can begin. Memories of my hometown keep crawling back in my head. Been around the world all this time, still couldn't match how we felt. I can't wait to get home. I can't wait to get home.
Okay, take a pause here for just a second to explain what's going on. I'm right here at the Corsica shoreline and getting ready to turn south, so I paused for a moment to survey the situation. And as you can see there, I've got to fly over some land, but there is a way out of that, and especially in a helicopter. In a plane, it's a little more difficult to do. But I've expanded my mini-map here so you can see that thin strip down the east side of that sim is a protected waterway. And it goes on down. I think it dumps into a water sim and then goes on. And there's some more of those on down through there. So you can fly a plane in that too. It's just a little more difficult to keep it over in that narrow of a place, but not impossible. So if you're afraid of flying over the land, then go over there. And as you'll see here, as I pass over here, I'm probably going to hit some security orbs. So back to the music.
From the family of faces, the sound of my homeland. She calling, I'm all in. Been traveling the globe for a while and I had a good time, but memories of my hometown keep crawling back in my head. Been around the world all this time, still couldn't match how we felt. I can't wait to get home. Sound of the drums, where the rhythm begun.
Okay, you can see that I made it through the worst part of the flight there from the map, and now it's just a matter of negotiating this final occupied sims here to get on to the Fiji Island connection. And notice I'll angle down across this sim now and hit that narrow strip of protected waterway there, and everything should be cool.
Alright. Well, I've been down so long that my mind can't get no rest. get no rest. No, no, this ain't easy, darling, 'cause the devil's on my trail. I've been running so long that my feet don't work no more. Oh yeah, I've been running so long that my feet don't work no more. Oh no, it ain't easy, darling, when the devil's on my trail. Oh yeah.
Okay, folks, in the interest of time, I cut out the flight through the Fiji Islands and on down to White Star Airport. Pretty much straightforward flying there, not too difficult, not too many problems encountered. I hope I showed you the problem spots, and if you're interested in doing a flight, contact me, Luke Flywalker Fittinger, and I'll be happy to set you up. So until my next video, happy flying, blue skies, and I'll see y'all next time.